Oh my god, I'm back. This is being filmed on the same day as the first one. Or the first names. But welcome back to the Necronomicon. Today we will be going over names 11 through 20. Just a small little note. Please go to my channel. Check out my Necronomicon playlist to get caught up. And be sure to check out the Black Tower and our Lamadu Dingir. Their channels are in the description. Check them out. They're my brothers in arms, and even though I started officially in 2010, or no, actually in 2011 officially, they've been a real big help. I probably would say I've advanced at least a year's worth just watching their stuff, considering the fact of where I was before I started watching. Excuse me. Like I said, this is being filmed on the same day as the 1 through 10. The 11th name, Asaru Alam, possesses the secret wisdom and shines light in darkened areas, forcing what lives there to give good. Accounting of its existence and its knowledge, giveth excellent counsel in all things. So, if I was to say, I guess, I mean, it could be, like, if you want to cleanse a place, you want the spirits there to stop being evil or something. I don't know, I haven't really worked with him either. The 12th name, Asaru al-Limuna. This is the power that presideth over armor of all kinds, and is excellently knowledgeable in military matters, being of the advanced army of Marduk at the battle. He can provide an army with its entire weaponry in 3 days. So, I mean, if you're having, like, again, the testimony in the spellbook, a police officer said he had the sigil with him, and it's protected him every time. The 13th name, Tutu, silences the weeping and gives joy to the end and ill at heart. A most beneficent name and protector of the household. I still need to work with him, and because there's a lot of shit going on in my life right now, and I might have the opportunity tonight to do it. I don't know. That being March 8th, by the way. And at the time of this filming. But I still need to work with him. From what the Black Tower said, well, you have to go watch his video. I can't really describe it. But he made a video on that, and talking about him. So, I can't really describe it. But I can tell you this, though, that video of his hit close to home. Which is a reason why I haven't called upon him yet. Because life keeps getting in the way, that's why. 14th name. Ziukina. Or Kiana. Giveth excellent knowledge concerning the movements of the stars and the meanings thereof, which Chaldeans possessed the same knowledge in abundance. So I take it good with astronomy and astrology. The 15th name. Oh boy, the one I've called upon the most. That sounded kind of... I've gotten more crap by my girlfriend for calling on him than anybody I've ever met. She gives me more crap about it, despite, you know, the actual circumstances that I was in. So, the 15th name, Ziku. The power bestoweth riches of all kinds, and can tell where treasury is hidden, know of the secrets of the earth. So basically, prosperity. It can be financial, it could be prosperity in fruits and vegetables, crops. Like I've said, I've called upon him so many times that my girlfriend's, you know, like chewing me out. And I have to keep telling her, you know, the circumstances at the time. There was just no way out. The last ritual I did with him that actually didn't fizzle out was back in 2015, Christmas Eve. And it's gotten to the point where Ziku is like, you know what? I'm gonna get you what you need. I mean, yeah, there is money involved. But like a good time I could say was when I needed a new tire for my car. And I'm like, oh my god, how am I going to do this? I called upon Ziku, and he's like, I got you. But, you know, here's the thing. I'm going to get you that tire. My roommate's mom is like, hey, I can get you the tire for, you know, a good price. And I'm like, thank you. See what I mean? Instead of giving me the whole amount that I was asking for, which I keep it reasonable, by the way, you know, he's cutting it to what, you know, I'm gonna use it for, which is fine. Don't get me wrong. But that's just the way it's evolved. And I thank Ziku a lot. I really do. Despite what my girlfriend may think. I'm really appreciative of him. And yeah. The 16th name, Agaku. The power can give life to what is already dead, but for a short time only. He is Lord of the Amulet and the Talisman. So, basically, if you want to, I guess, charge like your amulets or talismans to have his power within, I mean, that's what I'm getting from it. But I'm still not sure about life to what is already dead, but me personally, I get a necromancy vibe from that. Which, again, there's levels to necromancy. I'm assuming it's light necromancy, so... Now here's another name that I need to be calling on. This time for me, but the 17th name, Tuku. Lord of Baneful Magic, Vanquisher of the Ancient Ones by Magic, Giver of the Spell to Marduk Kuros. They spelled that wrong. Kurios. And a most fierce enemy. So basically, you can call upon him if you're being magically attacked by someone else. Or you can ask him, hey, can you please, send this person's spells being done to me back to them. And I was told to, call upon him to send back the spell, which I don't think it did very much, considering the fact that the person doing it was kind of going to somebody that's a little bit more advanced. So the 18th name, Shazu, knows the thoughts of those at a distance, as well as those in the vicinity. Nothing is buried in the ground or thrown into the water, but this power is aware. So, I guess if you want to know what somebody's thinking or something, I'm assuming you call upon him and see how, I don't know, say long distance relationship or your mom or something. I'm assuming. I don't know for sure. I haven't worked with him, so. The 19th name, Zisi. Reconciler of enemies, silencer of arguments between two people or between two nations, or even, it is said, between two worlds. The scent of peace is indeed sweet to this power. Seems like I should, or not me, but it seems like people would, who work with this path would, call upon him to, bring peace between, countries and stuff. I mean, he would be very helpful right now. And the 20th name. The one that I called upon when everything... Yeah. Surim. seeks out the worshippers of the Ancient Ones, wherever they may be. The priest who sends him on an errand does so at a terrible risk. Surim kills easily and without thought. In April 2011, I called upon him. The spell did not go as planned. I fucked everything up. I had no time to prepare. I rushed it. I stood in front of the mirror that was on the back of my door. I couldn't concentrate. Said everything wrong. Total fucking disaster. And then I paid for it. For 7 long years. I've paid for it. It'll be 7 years this April. You can watch the retrospective, My Demon, in the playlist of My Demon. You can watch the various late night rant and rambles. The Nether Sphere being one of them. The backfiring of this spell has had a lasting effect on me. And it is why you have to know what you're doing. You have to prepare. You can't just rush in. You can't just draw a sigil and say, hey, I'm going to do this tonight. These things take time. You have to clearly know what you want. I knew what I wanted, but rushing it and losing focus did not help. Because I went against what I normally do. And if you follow me on the aminos, you will know I put warnings everywhere. And I don't care what anybody says or how they interpret it. I don't care. But these 7 years of my life have left me pretty fucking messed up. I had shit you wouldn't believe get mad at me for the chaos that I've caused. Whether you believe in the demonic or not as actual entities, that's on you. But for me, I believe it like I believe it like it's real. Because it is real. Because it is real. So I do believe it like it's real because it is. It's changed my physical reality. I've put up with an insufferable demon for 7 years. I mean, he's gone now, finally. But he was real as just as you as I. And it's had a lasting effect, and it's always going to have a lasting effect. A lot of bad shit went down. And I can tell you that he was I don't even know. I can tell you this though. That his own species, because he was a shadow demon, which everybody's like, oh, shadow people, shadow demons, common, right? He wasn't. Like I said, go check out my my demon playlist. He is a interdimensional demon. Or that's what I put him as. Because shit that works on normal demons, which I call earthbound, don't work. Excuse me. And I don't care. I know what I've been through. I know what I've felt. And nobody can take that away from me. Or say otherwise. Which has been happening a lot lately. And I will always advise that you study first. I wouldn't wish this saga from May 2011 on a Friday the 13th of all days, to be precise. It's when he first showed up. I wouldn't wish this on anybody. Not even on fucking Uziel, and she's my enemy. She's my nemesis. I wouldn't even wish it upon her. I should. But I don't. So, when you work with the Slayers, which Surim is the first one, know what you're doing. Take your time. Think it out. And yeah. Yeah. I'm going to end this video right here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Be sure to read the description box below. If you are new to my channel, head on over to my channel. Check out my playlists, my videos. If you like what you see, subscribe. Become part of Team Awesome. And I will see you next time.